How's it been since the trad? Have you guys been?
I mean, it's like the trial just happened. So it was fun. I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh my days, you'll be so anxious on the day. Oh my days, you feel this type of way. But at some point, I actually forgot it was a trad. Like, I forgot it was our trad. Like, I just thought I'm getting ready for an event. And then when I got there, I still felt, oh, we're just, turning up. I think the time I realized that, oh, it's actually our trad was when they called us to the middle and said, come and dance. And then I was like, wait, so all these people are around looking at us. So
Exactly
they're,
about me.
do you understand? And then I'll
Yeah.
look on the screen and I'm like, wait, so the projectors are focused on us? Because there's a time where I think someone came to interview us separately. And then it was like on a different part of the hall. And next thing I see our faces on the projector, I'm like, wait, so this is actually our event. They're actually here for us, and it's not just like, oh, cute party. So yeah, that was, but it was nice. I really had fun. I really, really had fun, honestly.
How did 12 meet? And when did you meet? Okay, let me ask multiple questions. When did you meet? How did you meet? And what was the first impression?
There's always two versions. So
I
one
know.
person-
So
How did we meet? Okay.
We
So-
met a while ago.
Yeah, maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was once with my sister and I work in a family business. So I and my two sisters work very closely with each other. So we usually have lunch together, bonding, talk about work in a more informal setting. And then we went for lunch at
We always forget the name of the place. We remember today.
Craft Gourmet. We went for lunch at Craft Gourmet, and I was backing Kene when I guess she walked in with whoever she was with at the time. She was having a business meeting. And my sister is like, that was my godmother's daughter. I said, which of your godmothers? She said, Auntie. And I said, where is she? I turned around and I saw Kene. I said, Omo, she's a baby. Oh, she's a baby.
I'm screaming.
So I left. I asked my sisters, do you think I should go and try and talk to her? Because she was with someone, but I didn't know what they were doing, whether it was, a friend, boyfriend, whatever he was to her at the time. But, my sister said, look, just behave yourself. You can be annoying. Just free her, let her have her thing. And then later you can talk to her.
Yeah.
So afterwards, I asked my sister to help me DM her because they follow each other. And my sister said, no. I reached out to another friend, and that person DM'd Kene on my behalf. Omo. And then she gave me the green light, like, yeah, you can message her now.
Can you say that again?
So I
I
DM'd
just
the
had DM'd on my behalf.
So I DM'd the friend, because obviously when you don't follow someone, if you message the person, the person
okay.
might not see the message.
Okay,
So I
okay.
DM'd her and I said, please help me tell her that I'm trying to, get her
Okay.
attention.
This was on Instagram.
Yeah, it was on Instagram. So the friend helped me. And then she's like, yeah, you have the green light, you can message Kenneth. So I thought everything was good, easy. I was like, oh, hey girl, how you doing? I saw you. She was like, please, next time, come directly to me. If you cannot come direct, free me.
I love it. Straight up.
That was my first interaction with Kenneth. So I'm like, do you know what? Like, I was a bit shy. Just give me your number. Let's talk.
Yeah, the message don't mind him. The message he sent me was very as if one office person is messaging me and they are so shy. I was like, okay. And of course he was polite. I feel that's why I was like, he wasn't trying to be like, oh, I'm a cool guy messaging. It was very, hi, my name is Days, very structured.
I used family to enter. I said, my dad knows your dad and my mom knows your... In fact, we went to the same primary school, but you were too young to remember. I was trying every single thing I knew. And then, yeah, that's how we officially met. But then a month later, she had blocked me, man.
Why?
She asked me a question. She said,
Yeah.
are you self-aware? And what does self-aware mean?
I don't even know.
I'm an
Ask
Igbo
you that.
guy from a very, very Igbo background. I said, which one is self-aware? This one comes from a family of professor. Which one is self-aware? So I filled the question, and after that day, she blocked me.
Really?
Yeah.
How long did this block? Why did you block him? The answer wasn't what you wanted to hear.
I mean, why did I even block him? I think there were multiple reasons why I blocked him. I
I
feel
was
like
going to say it can't be just that.
no, I think there were multiple. So one, I feel obviously our families knew each other, way before, even though we never met. Our families are very intertwined, and I'm kind of very careful when like someone is knows my family or our families have ties.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always very, hold up. You know, I need to assess you very well. You know, because I feel automatically sometimes maybe they have an impression
Your
of
eyes.
me. You know, and I'm very just
Yeah.
careful. You know, I would prefer to meet someone who completely doesn't know anything about me. In fact, you know,
Yeah.
very, very, you know, brand new and stuff. So I think that was one thing that just made me be like, okay, hold on 1 second. And then obviously, secondly, I felt like we were on two wavelengths. You know, like for me, also then I was just chilling. Like
How
this
long
was,
ago was this?
this was like 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, like 3 years ago. So I was just chilling. He was chilling. I just felt like there was nothing substantial happening. You know, apart from the fact that a lot of the times when I guess we spoke, it was always business related because then I was trying to start my business and stuff. So he was very helpful with that. And also, I'll just text
Okay,
him,
just
okay, I'm
wait for
trying to
them
do
now.
this. He'll be like,
Bring
okay,
this
what
as
do you
soon
need
as it's
help
done.
with?
Yeah.
But I didn't really
Thank
feel
you.
any spark, any.
There was no spark.
There was
Really?
nothing. Like it was just
No instant.
there
I
was
have- I
no
have a theory.
instant. Please, what's the theory?
So, I think I might be wrong, but most of the time, if you block someone,
Yeah.
it's because of the fear of falling for them.
Ha! Please don't let this one again.
No, it's true.
You're trying to
Because
I can
if-
agree.
If it's what you just said now about there was no
family-
spark, you can just move on.
Yeah.
But blocking means before this thing
No,
goes
so he
too
was
far,
coming on with a lot of energy. You know, like UGO is a very energetic.
or you were just not ready for anything serious.
One, I wasn't ready for anything serious. Two, there was just so much happening and it was just very
I was all over the place at the time, and I think she could read through that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I said it took a month before, because we met up maybe 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
before eventually she was like, yeah. She said it's in a very, very strange way. You don't know where you're going to right now. When you know where you're going to, maybe
She's a strict babe.
almost just
I like a strict
I'm just
babe.
a straightforward person.
very straightforward,
I'm
man.
a straightforward
Very,
person,
very straightforward.
You know? And me, I like to know what's happening and I like my life in a certain way. So I feel like if I meet someone and there's just a lot happening, you are coming with this energy, but like also my instincts, I have very strong instincts. So if I meet someone, I can automatically assess you. And like without you saying much, I already know
What's the place?
where to place you. And for me, then I felt he was someone I would run to for help with
Advice,
something.
yeah.
Like if I need work, a lot of work stuff. Like if I need, I'm trying to do this thing. Do you know this person? He knows.
Kene?
Like he knows
Kene would
everybody.
unblock me
I won't block him
and
just
say,
to ask
and say,
him.
I need this.
That means
Trying
you're already
to
in
do
love, like
this.
you didn't know.
and
What's
I'll
you
answer,
on
and
block
I'll
and
tell her, and then she'll block me immediately. I've given her the solution to what she
And you
wants.
still kept
My dear,
answering.
because he
I'll be
would
answering.
before I can after he gives me solution next he's like, oh, do you
So-
want to meet? I don't even want to hear that one. I
So
just
why did you
block
keep
him.
answering?
Why do I keep?
Why did he keep answering?
Ask him. Why do you keep answering?
It was difficult to say no to someone that had done nothing wrong to you. The only thing she did was express how she genuinely felt. And
Did you ever ask her why did you block me? Okay, you said it was
she
the
wouldn't-
question thing.
The question thing is what I felt it was, but then afterwards she gave me a bunch of other things like what she just said: no
Yeah.
direction, no spark, no you're taking me here, let's go, sort of thing. And like I said, I was all over the place at the time,
Yeah.
and I think she saw through all of that. But then she unblocked me maybe like 4 times. This happened. Guy, do you know this? I'm like, yeah, I know. Okay, Kene, this is the person's contact. I've already spoken to the person on your behalf. Okay, do you want to go for drinks? 1 tick. I'll click on the DP. No DP. So it was just